Quick question. If someone needs a free PDF compressor today, do they always search Google, open 10 blue links, and compare every website? Not anymore. They might ask ChatGPT for the best free tool. They might see a Google AI overview. They might search YouTube or ask a very specific question like which PDF compressor works without sign up? That means our job is no longer only to rank for one keyword. We need to understand demand, fix the website, create the right content, earn authority, track rankings, and also check whether AI systems mention the brand. That sounds like 6 different jobs. Uber Suggest tries to bring them into one practical workflow. In this first lecture, we'll understand that workflow, see the real app, and decide when Uber Suggest is the right tool and when it isn't. Before opening the dashboard, let's avoid the most common mistake. Uber Suggest contains a lot of numbers: search volume, SEO difficulty, traffic estimates, backlinks, rankings, and now AI visibility. A beginner often opens a report, finds the biggest number, and assumes that is the opportunity. But a large search volume does not automatically mean valuable traffic. A competitor's estimated visits are not the same as their Google Analytics sessions, and one AI answer that mentions a brand is not a permanent AI ranking. The useful question is always, what decision can this number support? Think of Uber Suggest as a decision assistant, not a magic traffic button. It can tell us where a problem may exist, how difficult an opportunity may be, and what we should investigate next. It cannot replace a clear business goal, good content, a technically healthy website, or actual customer behavior. Here is the mental model we'll use throughout the course. Step 1. Measure. Establish the current SEO score, traffic, rankings, backlinks, and AI visibility. Step 2. Diagnose. Find crawl problems, weak pages, missing content, competitor gaps, and lost authority. Step 3. Prioritize. Compare impact, effort, business value, and confidence. Step 4. Act. Fix the page, publish the content, improve internal links, or contact a relevant website. Step 5. Remeasure. Check whether the issue disappeared and whether visibility improved. And then the loop starts again. Measure, diagnose, prioritize, act, and remeasure. Uber Suggest is most useful when every report has a place inside this loop. If we collect reports but never convert them into work, we're doing SEO tourism, not SEO. The app is organized around a few connected jobs. Analyze and audit contains the project dashboard, site audit, SEO opportunities, rank tracking, and competitor monitoring. Research topics contains AI keyword overview, bulk analysis, keyword ideas, AI prompt ideas, and saved keyword lists. Competitive research shows estimated traffic, keywords driving traffic, top pages, and content ideas. Link building helps us inspect backlinks and find domains that link to competitors but not to us. AI search visibility measures prompts, brands, sentiment, mentions, and share of voice in sampled AI answers. Finally, integrations bring some of this data into Chrome, ChatGPT, and MCP compatible assistants. You do not need every feature every day. The right feature depends on the question you're trying to answer. Let's open the real account. At the top, we can see the current project and account limits. This project is Programming Line Tools, a website offering browser-based PDF, image, developer, finance, and business utilities. The dashboard gives us a baseline. On-page SEO health, discovered issues, estimated organic performance, tracked keywords, backlinks, and AI visibility. Below that, Uber Suggest turns findings into next actions. This is important because it connects analysis to execution. Now look at the left navigation. Analyze and audit is where we check the website itself. Site audit shows crawl health, affected pages, and technical or on-page issues. SEO opportunity converts some findings into prioritized actions. Rank tracking monitors selected keywords over time. Research topics is different. We use it before creating or updating content. Keyword ideas expands a seed topic. Bulk analysis compares a prepared list. And AI prompt ideas shows conversational questions appearing in AI-driven discovery. Competitive research answers another question. What is already working for other websites? Traffic overview, keywords by traffic, and top pages help us move from a competitor domain to specific content opportunities. Link building shows who already links to similar sites and where our link gaps may be. AI search visibility then checks a newer layer of discovery. Whether sampled AI answers mention our brand, which prompts trigger competitors, and what sentiment appears. Notice the workflow. We are not jumping randomly between reports. We start with a business question, choose the relevant feature, interpret the evidence, and finish with an action. So, when should you use Uber Suggest? Use it when you need an affordable, guided workflow for one or a few websites. Use it to create an SEO baseline, discover realistic keywords, compare competitors, prioritize site issues, plan content, find backlink prospects, and monitor weekly progress. It is especially useful for solo entrepreneurs, content teams, freelancers, and small businesses that want actionable reports without an enterprise size tool. When should you not rely on it alone? Do not use estimated traffic as your revenue report. Use Google Analytics and your sales data. Do not make a major content investment from search volume alone. Validate intent, business value, and the actual search results. Do not treat SEO difficulty as a guarantee. Your site's authority, content quality, brand strength, and competition still matter. And do not treat one AI response as a stable ranking. AI answers vary, so repeated samples and trends are more useful than one screenshot. AI changes the workflow in three important ways. First, people search with longer, more conversational questions. A keyword like PDF compressor may become, which free PDF compressor keeps my files private and does not require sign up. That makes intent and answer quality more important. Second, visibility can happen without a traditional blue link click. A brand may be named inside an AI answer, compared with competitors, or used as a cited source. Third, content has to be easier for both people and machines to understand. Clear entity information, focus pages, helpful comparisons, original evidence, strong reputation, and consistent facts matter more. Traditional SEO has not disappeared. Crawlability, relevance, authority, and usability still support both search rankings and AI discovery. The new goal is not SEO or AEO. It is building the clearest, most useful, most trustworthy answer wherever discovery happens. Let's test the mental model. Scenario 1. Your pages are indexed, but Google is showing duplicate titles and some pages load slowly. Which feature should you open first? Pause for a moment. The answer is site audit, because the question is about technical and on-page health. Scenario 2. You want to know which PDF topics bring traffic to a competitor. Start with keywords by traffic or top pages, not rank tracking. Scenario 3. You have 50 candidate keywords and need to compare volume and difficulty efficiently. Use bulk analysis. Scenario 4. ChatGPT recommends competitors but never mentions your brand. OpenAI search visibility and inspect the prompts, competing brands, and missing answer opportunities. Scenario 5. You need the exact number of purchases from organic traffic. Uber Suggest is not the final source. Use analytics and transaction data. The feature follows the question. Here's your first practical assignment. Choose one website. Write one traditional SEO goal and one AI visibility goal. Make them measurable. For example, improve 10 commercial intent pages and move 3 target keywords into Google's top 20 within 90 days. For AI visibility, increase relevant brand mentions across 5 track prompts during the next 3 update cycles. Then write the business outcome behind those goals. More tool usage, qualified leads, sales, or signups. In the next lecture, we connect those goals to the search growth system so that every report we open has a reason. Remember the loop: measure, diagnose, prioritize, act, and remeasure. I'll see you in lecture 2.